from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Henrico natives on the big stage at the Olympics and in Major League Baseball yesterday. We'll give you details about that. And a 2014 Henrico murder case takes the national spotlight tonight on television. All coming up in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Monday, July 26, 2021. It's brought to you today by Henrico County CSB Prevention Services and in part by Chess Counselor LLC, helping students one move at a time, bringing chess and wellness programs to the community. Visit them at chesscounselor.com.
And now for the news.
Yesterday was a big sports day for two Henrico natives. Henrico's Townley Haas competed in the 200-meter freestyle semifinal race in the Olympics in Tokyo. He finished 12th out of 16 competitors, failed to make the final 8, who will advance to the final tonight. But Haas still has another chance at a medal. He'll be part of the 4x200 meter freestyle relay team. They began their competition today as well. Also yesterday, Freeman High School graduate and former UVA pitcher Daniel Lynch earned his first Major League Baseball victory, pitching 8 shutout innings for the Kansas City Royals as they defeated my Detroit Tigers 6-1 in Kansas City. It was Lynch's third career decision. He had 2 losses previously and had just been recalled from AAA. To make the start yesterday, he allowed just 5 hits and struck out 4, didn't walk anybody. Even as a Tigers fan, I have to applaud Daniel's effort yesterday. Congratulations to him on that win. A 2014 Henrico murder will be the focus of tonight's episode of Reasonable Doubt. That's a series on Investigation Discovery TV that examines controversial murder cases nationally. The show will air tonight at 10 o'clock. It'll feature an examination of the murder of Lakeside resident Roy Fuller and subsequent conviction of his longtime friend Bruce Walton. In the episode, retired homicide detective Chris Anderson and criminal defense attorney Fatima Silva used their resources to review the case. Fuller was found dead by a family member with more than 100 stab wounds in his home in the 5900 block of Hermitage Road in April of 2014. A week later, Walton used his credit card and was arrested and charged in the case, even though there was limited physical evidence connecting him to the crime. Henrico Commonwealth's attorney Shannon Taylor, whose team prosecuted Walton, told Channel 6 TV back in 2015 that the office was, quote, able to present a case that showed there was no other reasonable explanation for how Fuller could have been killed, end quote. A jury convicted Walton. He received a life sentence plus 28 years, but he's maintained his innocence throughout. Following tonight's episode, you can stream it on Discovery Plus beginning September 21st. A hot topic nationally in recent weeks has been the push by Britney Spears to end her 13-year-long conservatorship battle. And now Henrico Congressman Donald McEachin is getting in on the issue. McEachin wrote a letter last week to U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland and U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra, urging them to adopt recommendations concerning supported decision-making adopted at the National Guardianship Network's 4th National Guardianship Summit. Those measures would increase autonomy and vastly improve accountability in the guardianship system, according to McEachin. McEachin sought to bring attention to the current state of adult guardianships, like the one involving Spears. They're designed as a legal process to be used when a person is perceived or deemed to be no longer capable of making personal decisions about their person or property. The guardianship system threatens civil rights of an estimated 1.3 million Americans, according to McEachin. You can read more about this story right now on henricocitizen.com by clicking on News and then Government. A behavioral neuroscientist at the University of Richmond is using the enchantment of rats driving tiny cars to promote the COVID-19 vaccines. Through a program of research during the past several years, UR researchers led by Professor Kelly Lambert have taught rats how to drive. When the research was first published 2 years ago, it won a lot of attention nationally. But last week, Lambert wanted to use those rats to promote the idea of vaccination against COVID-19. Our Anna Bryson was there to watch the rats get behind the wheels. You can read her article and coverage from the event at henricocitizen.com by clicking on News and then Education. And Major League Fishing is bringing its 2022 Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit Tour to Henrico County next year. The organization announced that the fifth stop of its professional bass fishing's Top 5 Fish Limit Circuit will take place on the James River in Varina from June 16th to 19th.
As we all strive to do our part during this extraordinary time, Henrico Area Mental Health serves as your local and public mental health agency, continuing to do its part. We all experience mental health challenges, especially during extreme challenging times.
It doesn't matter your age, gender, race, or ethnicity. Each person is affected differently. If you're a resident of Charles City, New Kent, or Henrico counties, and you, a family member or friend or someone you know, may need someone to talk to about the mental health challenges being experienced.
Do your part and call us at 804-727-8515. That's 804-727-8515. We're here to help. Remember, mental health is good health. Call Henrico Area Mental Health at 804-727-8515. That number again is 804-727-8515.
This message comes to you from Henrico County CSB Prevention Services.